Black Lives Matter has its roots from the civil rights movement of the 1960s. One group that rose to prominence during that time is the Black Panther Party. It started in Oakland, California as an alternative to Martin Luther King Jr.'s movement. The party encouraged black power through education and politics, but was criticized when it broke away from King's nonviolent approach, although still supporting his efforts. The party's co-founder, Bobby Seale, now 86 years old, appeared recently in a packed auditorium at the Hudson Valley Community College. He spoke candidly about the Black Panthers' approach and what black power really meant. Here's Bobby Seale in his own words.
Dr. Reverend Ralph Abernathy called me. Dr. Reverend Ralph Abernathy worked with Dr. Martin Luther King, Southern Christian Leadership Conference he did. And he called me and says that Dr. King wants to know, would you please work with him and because he's going to organize a Poor People's March for to protest for our greater economic rights. And I said, yes, yes, yes. Way before that, in 1962, late 62, Dr. King came to Oakland, California to speak. Now in 62, I didn't have no Black Panther Party. I didn't know boom. And he came there to speak. He was talking about our economic rights as interconnected with our civil rights. And at one point in his speech he got there, he says, right here in the San Francisco, Oakland Bay Area, Langendorf Bread Company and Kilpatrick's Bread Company will not hire any people of color. And he says, and all across America, Wonder Bread Company will not hire any people of color. I say we're going to have to boycott them, Dr. King said. And he said we want to boycott them so consistently and so profoundly, we want to make Wonder Bread wonder where the money went. My organization spread like wildfire after Martin Luther King was killed. When they murdered Dr. King, it was erupting all across the country. You have to imagine, you weren't there, but I remember those riots was everywhere, all across the country. And it is in that period that I said, people called it up, we want to start a Black Panther Party, The Black Panther Party for self-defense. That's the way it was listed. Why? They had murdered people like Medgar Evers. They had blown up children. And the police was rampant in every other city. It was. I mean, boom. So when we started the Black Panther Party, we said Black Panther Party for self-defense. Some people took it for offense. I said, no, self-defense. Because you're not going to have any black power or people's power until you get more politicians. In other words, new guards for our future security and happiness. The new guards is new politicians. And then we were talking black power, and the next thing I know, the Asian brothers wanted to start one, Puerto Rican brothers wanted to start one. I said, that's right. This is more than just the black community. It's all people's color community, and even poor white people is going to benefit from the concepts we want. So it's going to be all power to all the people in opposition to the avaricious corporate money rich who control it. You see, that's what that was about.